Hi.
Welcome to Sex Talk.
Yay, I'm Mo.
I'm Jamila.
And what are we talking about today, Jamila?
We are talking about how sex can be messy.
Sex Talk. I think that people have an idea that sex should always be passionate and flowy, kind of like we see in the Hollywood movies.
Right, it starts with like the trail of clothing that leads to the bed, that leads to this like perfectly rhythmical
right? And then they both orgasm at the same time.
Right, and then the candles burn down and then there it is.
Then they're like cuddled together like perfectly.
Right, and then fall asleep like that.
right. And wake up and like, oh, we're bonded and connected. And
No, we're throwing that out.
We're throwing that out. I see a lot of times couples will come into my office that have been together for a long time and their sex has lost the spontaneity and it's so awkward, it feels so weird, and I'm like, yeah, and?
I think great sex really is perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
That we need to get away from this idea that it has to be perfect execution, flawless.
Yeah.
And this culture, right, really says like, oh, you have to hit the mark from beginning to end, and it's got to be no problems, no stops.
It's difficult to put bodies together, but your body, it changes from day to day.
Right.
You know, every day your body is a little bit different. And we have hormones that are constantly fluctuating. We have stress in our life. We have things that are happening all the time. We might be we might be on a different bed that day, or there's a pillow that's in a different place. I mean, there's just so many things that can change the experience.
Right.
And the key, I believe, is just to embrace it for what it is. Can I piggyback messy on this, too?
Yeah, bring in the messy.
Because sex is also very messy.
Right.
If you've ever had anal sex, you know that for sure.
I think this culture very much has, particularly if we're femmes or... it actually gets me livid that certain bodies are supposed to be like clean and neat and they're supposed to have some sort of fluid, but not too much.
Yeah.
And we internalize these ideas of, oh, I'm lubricating too much, I'm lubricating too little, that body, like that semen is too much or the saliva is too much. All of this policing.
Or even just not, being weirded out by using saliva or being weirded out by using lube when actually those are all very important aspects of...
To making it actually more smooth.
To making it all slippery and slimy and
sensual and like that's the things move together, right?
Yeah.
Sex is one of the most fun, messy things that you can do.
Right, yeah.
It's not supposed to be antiseptic.
Sterile.
Right, like that
sounds terrible.
It really, like sterile sex. Go have some sexy sterile sex.
Go have some dry sex.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
We want to hear back.
Yeah.
Do people know what their body tastes like? Like how familiar are you with your own body's fluids?
Right,
Have you ever tasted your own ejaculate? Have you ever, do you know what your lubrication tastes like?
Right. Well, there's a lot of shame around that.
Yeah.
People feel very ashamed around eating their own semen, things of that nature. So, destigmatizing that as well. Like, that's normal.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Humans like to put things in their mouths. Like, that is
Like, when you think about babies, before we can feel with our fingertips, because we have no feeling in our fingertips, we put everything in our mouth as babies.
I didn't know it was because we didn't have... That's so interesting. I did not know that. Yeah. Learning something new every day.
So our initial place of feeling is right in the mouth.
Which explains so much for so many of us. And yes, if you're thinking the world's oral fixation, let's just go ahead and say it.
If you're into Sigmund Freud, you're aware of that
phrase. But underneath it is the neurobiological, physiological, our mouths are how we interact with the world.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. So go, put things in your mouth, be safe and be smart, but go explore.
Put things in your mouth, lick things.
Yeah,
lick each other, taste things, lick yourself.
Touch things, yeah.
Get messy, get awkward.
Get messy and awkward. Have the message.
Yeah, get messy, get awkward. Have awkward sex.
Right, that's your
messy,
assignment.
Awkward sex. Yeah.
We wish you messy, awkward sex.
Yes!
All right. Until next time.
That was the sex talk.
Bye.
Bye.